ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second episode of Traversing the Void.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm Rudy.
And I'm Michelle.
All right. So we're going to just get right into it.
Yeah, you know what I want to talk about for just a moment? Well, before we do that, let's just put out there this program, podcast, whatever you want to call it, is not kid friendly. You're going to hear a lot of unfiltered, raw comments coming from us, or language, I should say, coming from us. So make sure if you have little kitties around, you plug those earbuds in. So it's only this conversation is only happening between us and your ears.
All
All
right,
right.
then.
So we'll give you guys just a quick second to do that because we don't know. We don't plan everything out how the conversation is going to go. We just try to do it more of a free, natural flow of things.
Yeah, keep it as natural as possible.
Exactly. So, one thing I want to kind of bring up real quick before we dive into other things is, you have Black Friday sales, you have um, Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. But I think what tends to get overshadowed a lot is the Small Business Saturday because everybody's still flowing or, has that energy still from the Black Friday. And then even a lot of the retailers from Black Friday sales will kind of like go into the weekend. So that Friday you might get more of a better deal, but say for people like myself that that had to work and didn't get the opportunity to go out on Black Friday, then you have the weekend sales to follow thereafter. So I just want to kind of focus on that, even if maybe you don't have the budgetary means to go out and buy something from a small business. You can go on their Facebook page or Instagram or Twitter, whatever social platform they use, like, follow, share, comment. That type of activity helps their page to be seen even that much more. Let your friends know. All these things are things that can help a small business in more ways than you realize. And at the same time, um, if you don't have the financial means, at least you're still helping out in other ways and you're promoting their business. So I actually have one, well, maybe more than one, but I have one small business that I want to kind of give a shout out to. Understand, none of these, we are not being paid or sponsored at by any means necessary. This is total just suggestions of our own. One of them is called Nerdy Novelty Designs. If you're into that type of stuff, which I am, and I have a lot of friends that are into more of the nerd culture, I guess you could say. So I have actually bought a couple things from her Etsy shop. Again, you can find her on her Etsy shop, Nerdy Novelty Design, or her Facebook. That's one. Is there any things that places that you can think of?
Well, for me, I focus more on like entertainment, such as writing and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So a lot of my stuff would be kind of book related. So, I would say just try and support whatever local bookstore that may be near anybody who's listening, just to, show some love in that area, for literature and all that it can provide. Like places like the Paperback Exchange bookstore.
Yes,
They're pretty good,
they're
you
in
know.
Newport Richie, right? I
Yeah,
think
and then you could
Florida.
yeah, and then there's also actually, such as like, I even have my book offered on Amazon, but then you have websites such as bookshop.org that like, help you like even if there isn't like much of a way of a local bookstore near you, but you do have one in another area.
Oh, correction. Sorry.
Um,
Just to interrupt real quick. The Paperback Exchange is actually in Port Richey, Florida. There is a difference between Newport Richey and Port
mhm.
Richey. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, 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 it's all good. No, but when you go on there, any purchases made on the site, uh, what you call it, a certain share of it goes to any bookstore that has a page on there as well. So it's a kind of an easy way to to support different businesses that book retailers in your area that are not in your area. Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much my main big thing right there when it comes to supporting small businesses. Excuse me, small businesses nowadays.
Yeah, and then another one I just thought of too. They do personalized home decor items. It's called Lucky Swan Creations. So I'll just spell it out: Lucky, Lucky Swan, Swan, and then creation spelled just as it normally is. I know some people like to play on words a little bit, but this is straightforward. They do all kind of personalized home decor items as well. So if you're looking for maybe something to complement your new home or your current home, whatever, that would be another Facebook page that you could check out as well. So yeah, we just want to stress the importance of supporting, and not just Small Business Saturday. I know Small Business Saturday is kind of a way to help remind us in the middle of the chaos of the holidays with planning and organizing and trying to get gifts for everybody. I know sometimes we can overlook that, and our first go to is usually the major retailers. But you know, try to support them throughout the year. Don't just make it a one and done throughout. Once a year. Sorry, we're both kind of tired, but yeah. So and that and again, some of the if you don't have the budgetary means to do it, again, just keep sharing their posts, keep interacting with. Um, Sharing their website on different social media platforms to help promote their business, because you don't know who else may be seeing that and be like, "Oh, that's such an awesome idea. I want to get this handmade gift for so and so," because getting those handmade gifts sometimes just feels like a little bit more of a personalized touch that went to it. So I think we've kind of dragged on that a little bit. I think our next thing that we're gonna kind of talk a little bit about is um, what are some of your. I'm asking you because
Hmm.
obviously the viewers don't know us that well.
I'm the only one here to respond back to.
Yeah, that too. Otherwise, I'd be talking to the wall.
Mm.
No, I'm joking. Anyway, what is one of your favorite holiday dishes or traditions?
I don't know. It all centers around food, I guess.
I think that's most of us.
Well,
Is
you know
there
me,
is there
I'm
like
not
a
really
particular
picky.
dish that you? Because I know, like, all right, I'm gonna give a little bit of yourself away.
Mm.
Apple pie.
Yeah, I mean, apple pie, cheesecake, if you're talking about the dessert area, but to me, that's like at any time of. You can get that any time of the year.
No, of course. I would say for me during Thanksgiving, it would be collard greens. I know it's like a little southern side of me.
Stereotypically southern.
Yeah, I know. And then of course all the other comfort foods that go along with it: mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing. But really, my main thing is collard greens on Thanksgiving. And then around Christmas, my aunt makes this sour cream pound cake. Oh my God, is it delicious? That is one of the things I absolutely look forward to, and I never take enough home with me.
Mm.
She's always begging us to take some leftovers home and what have you. And every time I always feel like I never get enough. So that's one of the things. And I know, was it Thanksgiving or Christmas? You always like to watch some riff tracks or
Thanksgiving's usually because
Thanksgiving
they usually
or
have their Turkey Day marathon on actual Thanksgiving Day. So,
mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's specifically MST3K there on that one, but throughout the year, me, I just put on riff tracks or MST3K whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, and they, or last we heard, they were still streaming on Twitch for those that want to check them out. Haven't ever heard of them. What could you describe that to them? What riff tracks is MST3K, just in case those that may not know?
It's pretty much a bunch of comedians making fun of really bad movies.
There you go. So they stream on Twitch and also Pluto TV. I know they have their own channels, so
I
uh,
mean, yeah, they have their own like rifftracks.com. You can search through MST3K. Oh wait, Shout Factory is one that carries a lot of their stuff. So
mhm.
I mean, you just type it in into any search engine, and something of it will usually pop up.
Yeah. So if you like cheesy stuff like that, and they even have live events, um,
Those are
where
usually fun.
yeah, we try to get to one at least once a year. So if you like the cheesy stuff like that, like we do, definitely something you could add to your list to check out. And then, like, what is some of your favorite classic holiday movies? Because I personally don't, I really don't have any other than, I do like watching Bob's Burgers on Thanksgiving because that's, his favorite holiday. So I do enjoy their little Thanksgiving special. But what are some like classic movies or holidays or TV shows that you go to, especially during the holidays?
Well, if you want to, I don't know, backtrack, Halloween, just about anything like Adam's Family related, Ghostbusters, just to kind of get back to the nostalgic feels to,
Beetlejuice,
and
Edward Scissorhands.
yeah, Nightmare Before
Oh
Christmas.
no, I don't like the real super scary stuff.
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas.
I know, no, I know, no, not night. You know what I was thinking? You were saying Elm.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, Nightmare on
Oh
Elm
yeah, I
Street.
mean,
That's what I was thinking of.
I was gonna get that to the lax, was just going by tiers of
You were
level
trying to
of fright.
you were
But if you
trying to
want me, if you want,
gradually you're
yeah,
trying to gradually work us into it.
no, but you right there jump right into that assumption of
Yeah, sorry.
like, no, I mean, name any kind of classic horror movie or anything along those lines. That's just those are usually my favorite watches. I mean, Thanksgiving. What can you say? That's not really much of any kind of Thanksgiving movies out there. You just pretty much jump into the whole Christmas boatload of everything.
Yeah, me too. I kind of feel like it goes from Halloween and then jumps right over to into Christmas. I feel like Thanksgiving is just like, I don't know. It's for me. It's not one that we really tend to celebrate. Our family will get together and we'll eat around the table, but it's nothing that we're like super traditional about, so to speak.
Exactly.
So,
But oh, and for Christmas, right? For a Christmas movie watch, yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Let's get that out of the way.
well,
Anyway,
well, so, glad to settle that score there. uh, I would say based on some of your favorite movies and TV shows, would you say Halloween, which I already know this really, but for those that don't know us that well, Halloween is like probably your favorite. What is your favorite holiday to celebrate?
yeah, Halloween and then Christmas would be second.
Yeah, I would say mine's reverse. I like Christmas over Halloween, but I do like Halloween for the obvious, but also because that's so close to our anniversary as well.
Well, what's the obvious?
Because you get to celebrate, you get to dress up as
Oh,
your
just to have
favorite
fun.
character, right?
Okay.
If you do cosplay, or some people like to just go through haunted houses, which I'm too chicken shit for that.
No, no, no. You had fun at the when we first went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Remember, I was I was choking
Sorry,
my
that
friend.
was. I should
I
laugh
was
like
choking my friend as we were walking through a haunted house.
that. Oh man, I think that was like the Dust Till Dawn
Yes. I literally had her shirt wrapped up
one.
as she was walking behind me, and I was shaking the shit out of her. I swear, I honestly don't know how she didn't get whiplash in the process.
Mm.
As I'm screaming, and so, draw whatever visualizations you want with that, but I really, I feel sorry for her. If you're listening, I'm sorry. But yeah, me and haunted houses, me and scary stuff, we don't we don't jive real well.
Oh, I know, and I think I have a story to tell. at some point in time about
Okay.
that.
Oh gosh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, she's a
Which
biter, everybody.
I'm a man eater.
Let's just say, don't have her mistake your leg for a pillow when there's a scary scene coming on.
Listen, go ahead, share the story because these little sound bites that you're giving people, I don't know what may be drawn to their own imagination.
No, you just had your head. You were just like using my leg as a pillow. Scary scene on the movie came on, and first I thought she was grabbing me. Turns out she was biting me because the scene was too scary for her.
I thought it was like a pillow or a blanket. I lost track of what was
Where you
near
were?
me. Yeah, where I was, what was near me, and I accidentally took a chunk out. Well, not
You didn't take a chunk out of
I
me.
took a bite out of on his leg, but it don't no permanent injury was caused, no blood, no none of
I was
that.
wearing jeans, so
The joy of doing a
you got
podcast
denim.
with your husband is he will call your shit out.
Just saying.
So,
Uh,
what other holiday things come to mind? I mean, I know right now we just done Thanksgiving. We're leading into Christmas.
I mean, that's the end of the year stuff. I mean, what you want to try out for early next year? Because I mean, the next one after, oh, New Year's. What? New
Yeah,
Year's ain't really.
we got New Year's.
What kind of? Oh my god. Anyway, what kind of stuff do you eat for New Year's? I mean,
I
is
think
there
people more
dishes
or
for that?
less. I don't know. Like I always associate New Year's with like partying and drinking, so I don't really think about any dishes per se, like any food dishes.
Maybe we could suggest orders. I don't know.
I think for me, it's more like I think a bunch of people get together and have some drinks and just kind of let go of all the bullshit from that year
Hmm.
with optimism of something going into a fresh start.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a clean slate.
Hmm.
Um, well, I think that's really all I can think to contribute. I don't even know how long we've been.
Well, it's like almost 20 minutes right now, actually.
Oh, that's not
So
that long.
I guess this will be a good spot to take a break. So, all right, we will be right back.
All right, guys.
All right, and we're back. So, I guess what we're gonna talk about the what gets us into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, I just have a few tips out there for some people that are struggling to get into the holiday spirit. Some of us are a little bit more late bloomers. Some people like to start early, super early. That's I'm definitely not one of them. Some people like to start even the whole debate of when is an appropriate time to put up your Christmas tree, so to speak. Some people start doing it before Thanksgiving. My family always did it the date after Thanksgiving. So, for those that are kind of struggling because maybe you're just doing the hustle and bustle of work, eat, sleep, like most of us, um,
Hmm.
just a few tips that I think might help you guys get into that or help ease you into the holiday spirit, so to speak. If especially if this time of year is really not your go-to or favorite or preferred holiday. So like maybe first start off with like a movie marathon, a selection of your go-to movies to help you.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'll do baking. Sometimes that helps ease me into it. I do enjoy baking. I feel like it's for me personally, it's therapeutic. I actually enjoy baking and making the food more dishes more and watching people eat it than I because by the time I get done baking and getting out of the kitchen, it's just like I'm so exhausted. I don't even like really care to um, eat the dish, so to speak. I don't know if other
That's a lot of
people.
people.
Yeah, like I don't know if other people. I've heard some people, some of my friends, like, oh yeah, I understand where you're coming from. So I don't know if other people go through that too. But I just feel like I put so much of my time and energy into it that I get more joy from watching people enjoy eating my food um, and whatnot. So
It's pretty
maybe
good at, by the way.
thanks. So maybe baking if you're a baker or if you enjoy doing cakes. Um, I also seen one of my friends. I thought it was pretty cool. For Christmas, it was like close to Christmas time, so it wasn't exactly at Christmas. She did a her. It was her kids and her nieces and nephews all decorated their own gingerbread house. So maybe like some people could do that with pumpkins too. Um, So they all decorated their own gingerbread house, and then she put it up on Facebook and had everyone vote. And then, of course, whoever got the most votes won. And she like,
What do they win?
I don't know. I don't think she actually gave the prize. It wasn't like she. It was whoever made the best gingerbread house.
Oh, okay.
They're the ones that won
Mhm.
whatever prize.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty cool to do with like kids, have a little fun. Um, and I also know another friend of mine, their family kind of stepped away from the whole traditional everybody come, unwrap gifts type of thing. Instead, every year, her and her family tries to do like a getaway. So it might be something local, which is probably 2 or 3 hours away. Maybe it's a theme park. Maybe it's um, travel into another state. Every year they come up with something and they feel like their Christmas is more fulfilled by the memories that they get to make with each other versus the materialistic view of the gift giving.
Mm.
Me personally, I'm a gift guru. I like to, I like to give gifts. I really,
You're pretty good at guessing what people would enjoy or would mean something to them during the
yeah,
holidays.
I definitely tune in and listen very closely, and kind of from that, I'll cue into, oh, I think this gift would be suited for them, or oh, they wear this type of makeup, or oh, they like to go to Bath and Body Works, or whatever it may be. It can be a variety of from because a lot of people have a lot of different interests. So for me, I enjoy gift giving, and I also do it on a budget. Like it is, it is a little bit of I don't adrenaline rush, I guess you could say. I don't know how to really word it,
Mm.
but I enjoy getting not only the gift that the person wants,
But at a
but
good a deal.
yes, on a
Mm.
really good deal, like on a really good budget, and making them feel like, oh my gosh, I would have paid $40 for this. And meanwhile, I may have got it for $20. I'm not now. I don't go as far as like the couponers. I don't know if you've heard about
Like,
that. Like
what do
a
you
lot of
mean?
people clip coupons and they get multiple items and they try to get as many items as they can,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe the total will come up to like 100, but then after their coupon, all their coupons,
Yeah.
it could actually bring it down as $10.
Mm.
I
Extreme couponing.
exactly extreme coupon. There was actually I think a short-lived reality TV show or something like that.
Mm.
I can't remember. I do know a friend of mine that used to do the couponing. I never had patience um, for that. I am horrible about, for someone who brags about budgeting, but when it comes down to coupons, I always forget the coupon.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, those are just a few tips that I have. It may or may not work for you. I know everybody's holidays are different, and usually, our we try to keep our program kind of light, so to speak. But given that we are in the time of the year, the holiday season, I just want to kind of just go ahead and put this out there. Um, Maybe it'll help some, maybe it won't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody can celebrate the holidays, the traditional way as other people would, or we've, a lot of people are used to. So
Yeah, well, everybody has different ways of doing things,
yeah,
and that's okay. Do whatever it works for you and what's comfortable for you.
yeah,
Like I said, I have one friend that her family step away from the more traditional approach of the gifts and whatnot. They prefer creating memories by doing family getaways with each other. So everybody does something different. I'm a little bit more of a giver, but I do more budget stuff. So I try to catch sales. Might go to Ross. Might go to a couple different places that I check out to help get the person what they want, but still stay within my budget. So, all
Right.
right, guys.
For me, I don't know. The holidays is about just having, being around good company. You know, trying to appreciate the ones around you and all that. I mean, that's
Definitely.
what really gets me into the spirit of the holidays. Just uh, like you had mentioned with the memories, enjoying the memories and the
Mm-hmm.
times together, stuff like that. And holiday movies help as well. That
Yeah,
usually helps.
definitely.
So for me, it's just like a simple time, just a simple time to keep and all that. Just to appreciate what you have.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. A lot of times it's all about and sometimes we don't do this enough. I know my family, a lot of times we're only able to get together for that one time of the year, um, just because of everybody's household has different schedules and whatnot. Traveling, I have some family out of state, so it's not always possible to do that with them. But if you're lucky enough to have your family close and whatnot, definitely it's always better trying to make those times and memories together. I think that's what life is really about. So I know this podcast is a little bit more of a little bit more of a heartfelt and serious one. But how can you not with the holidays?
Yeah, we'll just call it a holiday special.
All right, guys. I think that's all we have for you tonight. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up, and hopefully our next one will be a little bit more lighthearted and funnier, and um, something we can all laugh to.
Yeah, it's been a long week. And like we said before, I'm just feeling a little tired right now. But,
Yeah,
we wanted to put something out there for you guys and, just kind of help add to the holiday spirit if we can.
definitely.
So, yeah. So we hope you guys have a good holiday. Maybe we'll have another episode before year's end. But, guys, take care of yourself and keep traversing the void. Peace.
Over and out.